Hello, I am here. It is a... I am tired, but not in the regular way. Kind of just been exhausted physically and mentally, but I am, like, at the same time awake. I don't know. I don't know a good way to explain it. I'm here, I am awake, and today I'm going to be doing some more Wario Land 4 speedrunning because over the last week I have been tweaking some things when it comes to the actual layout. Hold on, I'm taking a drink. One of the main differences is that the background Game Boy Advance I have is no longer just for show. I have a lot of programs and a lot of things set up in weird ways just so that the Game Boy Advance screen can actually show my inputs somewhat. It's complicated. Let's just say I have so many programs running just to make it work for showing what's on the inputs of my game that I'm running off of a Game Boy player that's running Game Boy interface. I don't even know where to start. So okay. Because I do want to sort of explain this before we get into it. So, how I play Wario Land 4 when I speedrun it is that I use my Game Boy Advance as a controller, and in that Game Boy Advance I have a special cartridge that allows it to connect to both my GameCube and my computer through USB-A dongles for each. Initially I was using those separate, using the GameCube one whenever I would be doing full runs like today, and using the USB-A one whenever I did level runs. I realized that I could potentially use this to show inputs while I'm doing full runs if I have both plugged into their respective things at once. But it was not so simple. For one, the Game Boy Advance wireless dongle does not register as a controller directly in Windows. It does say Game Boy Advance controller, but it registers as some sort of generic interface device. So when I took a separate input control program, say for instance the regular controller input that I would usually use for Pizza Tower or whatnot, it wasn't working correctly. And in fact, the left stick would always show as being down and right. And that was a bit of an issue. So, a friend recommended me a program that allowed me to set up a custom picture. That's where the Game Boy Advance itself is right now, and where the inputs come from. But there was still the issue of the controller not registering properly. So I have another program called X Output running right now that takes any device that you have and takes the inputs of them. You edit it manually and then start it up, and it takes that controller and repurposes it to be listed as a Xbox controller. So essentially I'm running two different software just to be able to show my inputs to begin with, and it took basically a few hours to get it figured out, and now it's here. I think it's neat, even if it probably took a few years off my life. I need to turn on the sound for that. Big whoops. But yeah. So, I also have the auto splitter again. Hopefully this time it works, because I know last time it sort of had issues. Alright, and so After all this explaining, let's go. Auto splitter looks like it's working, and that is good. So now you can actually see what buttons I'm pressing, and I can use this to see if like there's a random mishap like last time where there's a like say random reset. I can see if I just like hit something and didn't realize it, or if like there actually was some sort of hardware issue. That was sort of the main catalyst for all this to begin with, to be frank, because I wanted to see my inputs in full runs. And now I can. Somewhat. There is still sort of the issue of like, if I'm sitting in a way where the wireless receiver for the PC doesn't pick it up, but the GameCube one does. But that's a matter of position. You never get the jump. At first I thought I messed that one up. But I think it's very neat. Split. Perfect. Okay, so things are working properly. Honestly, I was thinking something was going to be broken. Because that's just how my brain works. My chair is very extra squeaky today. Oh yeah, also, Live Split is transparent, and that's not from the actual program being transparent, but rather a filter on OBS, like basically treating it sort of like it's green screen with the color pink. So, like the actual program is pink instead of not. Already having moments. I'm having a moment already. You know, if I have to reset here, that is not a surprise whatsoever. No matter how much I put into the layout, one thing never changes. How bad I am at this level specifically. I just messed up my timing on that one. I stopped and then I just didn't do it in time, of course. But yeah, if anyone's watching, I would like to know any thoughts on the overlay as it is now and all that good stuff. Or even if you're watching this in the future, like on YouTube, or if I get a PD, maybe on Speedrun.com. Any advice? Other than, like, get good. Because, unfortunately, that is not an option. Oh. Examples. I hit the jump button. At least I think I did. I will say one thing that I can't really fix with the overlay is that the D-pad is just that little circle for the input. And that's a thing that I don't think I can really mess with too much. I can try for sure. Took all that time to try to get on that. But just because of how the input overlay works and how little I have on knowledge of how the program works, that's sort of a I just gotta deal with it. Crap. I missed the jump, and now I am suffering the consequences. We're just gonna do this for now, because frankly, got that first one, at least I'll take that. Alright, let's not... Well, I tried my best. I tried so hard, and tried so hard. In the end, sometimes you just get messed up at Crescent Moon Village. Oh well, at least resetting is working correctly. One thing I had to do a bit of editing with last time is that I had to really fine-tune edit the image for resetting, because apparently Crescent Moon Village's title is at a length where, like, sometimes it just will not reset, just because the bomb image is not close enough to where it needs to be. But that is rectified. That is something that is now fixed. This time I'll make it, for sure. Got that right for the first time in forever. So that's always a neat. I have a good feeling on this split space. In fact, that was a new PB. Jesus. I'll take it. 100% bet that it's a new PB purely because I actually made that one room correctly, just because I did the jump out of roll correct for once on that room. I always try pressing it a little too hard. Well, anytime saved is going into that. Still still, a bit of time save is always nice at the start, even if it's all going to be wasted at Crescent Moon Village immediately. Ooh, that could have been bad. Well, seems like our start here is exactly the same as before, which is some for sure. What? That's annoying. And then I missed the heart there. That's definitely not gonna bite me. I was gonna hit that spot, but I didn't avoid it. Dang. I actually had the spacing, but I didn't have the speed. I'll get it right one of these days. Hey, even if the rest of the runs today are absolutely nothing, a new PB in Hollow Hieroglyphs is always welcome. Well, I'll just have to go back home. Pain. Okay. I can't keep throwing up correctly right now, so we're not gonna bother. Of course, I'm not gonna get this first try. I did my first try with it. Oh, whoops. Ah, crap. My screen flickered off. Thank you, TV. Very cool. At least that time I had a heart to spare. Because I would have been not happy if I didn't. Alright, on to Arabic Night. Arabian Night. How did I say Arabic? What? don't get hit there, but that is fine. Up. Oh, frick. Did not mean to press up a second time, though. Apparently I'm just having issues as a whole. Oh! Yep, I am having issues as a whole. I remember when this room was like kind of a difficult one, and now I basically almost have it down, like almost every time. We can recover from that accidental up press that made me fall. It's not Metroid, but ironically, Metroid has a game that has that uses this engine. Also, hello Mars, how are you doing? I don't remember which Metroid game it is, but there's definitely a Metroid game that uses the same engine as Wario and I still need to play a Metroid, in a sense. Ah, okay. Yeah, I haven't played Fusion or any Metroid. I think the only Metroid thing, like the closest to a Metroid game I've played is between this and Smash Ultimate. That's not bad. Nice. I imagine you're probably much better at it than I ever could hope to be because of that. Potentially. Maybe. But yeah, glad that it's a game that you enjoy. Right. Why am I... God, I am having struggles with ladders today. It is the easiest? Okay. See, I know nothing about, like, what ones are easier. Yeah? I don't know what to say to that other than yeah. I am missing doors, I am missing ladders. I'm getting hit by sneezes all over the place. Just having one of those moments right now. Well, fun fact, Pizza Tower's mechanics are heavily inspired by this game. Which I think might have mentioned before. I don't know if you... I imagine... I don't know what streams you've seen of mine. But, yeah, this is a game that I speedran before Pizza Tower was around. And so, it was kind of interesting going from speedrunning this to playing Pizza Tower. Not saying that I'm good at speedrunning this. Especially when I miss a jump like that easily. But I do speedrun. Having a moment. Sometimes I'm good at this game, and then sometimes I'm just trash. And there is very little in between. Oh yeah, Pizza Tower is very heavily inspired by this game, and yeah. Oh yeah, how's your day? By the way, meet one of the bosses, Catman. I actually have this correct. Ooh, and that was a new PB for full game. Nice. Come on, Warrior, pick it up. There we go. Jesus. That was like nice. My brain had to stop and think for a moment because for whatever reason I forgot. For a second, so I don't accidentally break that one. Because that would be bad. Still given some more time. Very nice. Very, very nice. And now we're going to die. Well, let's just take that for safety. Right. Well, I was on good pace, but that's a rip there. Still, having some level PBs is nice. Take a quick second so that I can finger stretch and make sure my hands aren't going to kill me. And, excuse me. Let's go once again. Of course, it sucks that the good PB Hall hieroglyphs is not going to be in wherever, like, if I get a full run tonight. Because that was a very good start. Yeah, this is not going to be PB for Hall hieroglyphs. I had a real good start for last run. Of course, I screwed up that bad big board. See, again, I try going too early. And I'm not sure what it is that makes me do that. Anticipation, maybe? Sort of struggle to soft reset there. Whoops. Wasn't pulling my controller. Oh well. Well, bit of a rough start, but any of them can start rough. It just depends on how the rest of the levels go. See, that time I did that. I always feel like I have to pause there just to make sure I do the jump right. Did a long jump when I showed it. that section of it better consistently, so that's good. This, meanwhile, I'm just gonna have I almost put the wall on. That would be a great deal. Oh. I guess if you have some frames of invincibility, you can't steal keys. Like, I might need to go back and double check that. Why is it the few times I get it right, I accidentally press down? Because that seems to be consistent. I never get that jump. When I do get that jump, I press down on accident immediately after. Yeah. I'll take it. Because why not? Hopefully this time Arabian Night goes a bit better. Whoop. Come on. At least that rule is a bit better. And I didn't press up accidentally there, so that's good. I did, however, mess up the carpet. It's not one thing, it's the other. Let's not get hit there. Oops. I guess that's a thing I forgot about. We will take the small amount of time save. Any time save is always good. Especially when it comes to this level. Because I don't always get the level things right. Like when that happens. God, I am certainly having a time. One of these days I will get that right. Sometimes I get close to that edge right there and I just can't. Ooh, okay, so that's how you do that. That is not how you do that. Not how that's supposed to usually go, but it works. Maybe see so far back this time. Of course, I got hit by that one. Otherwise, this fiery cavern was actually not that bad. Not PV. In fact, lost some time, but it's fine. This is fine. At least this time I'm moving about how I should. Nah, PB hosts are hard, but we'll still take the time save. Of course, I don't think I'm going to be able to PB Cat Bath second time in a row, so rip for that. But I might still be able to time save. There's also some probable way, like I've seen it done, to like hit Cat when he dives to hit the wave. I just don't know the timing. I would love to do that. Reset. At least I got close. Lost a little time, it's fine. It's all fine. The big desire anyway is going to be probably like Aerodent. Come on, pick it up, Wario. Don't know why that happens. Maybe I'll find out someday. I mean, I understand, like, logically what's going on with the game for that to happen, but, like, why? Yep, I had a feeling. From doing okay to being way off of my game real quick. Ooh. That's a scary place to stop. God, I am also just straight up missing all of the doorways. Alright, this time let's not mess up that bad on the big board. I say as I'm already taking damage. Twice. See if I can count. I had to like take a second and be like, wait. Frick. Well, big board seems to be just my downfall today. Oh. Oh, let's see. What time is it? 1:34? Gotta be honest, given that I have plans for tomorrow, I need to be up at relatively earlier than normal, and given that none of these runs have been going well, I might just start wrapping up for the night. So, yeah, I apologize for, like, today not going exactly 100%, like, there wasn't any, PBs or anything, but I still enjoy just playing and whatever. Sometimes it's just nice, especially since, like, when this happens, gaming is what's the most on my mind. So, at least I have that. But, may as well start getting ready to do a raid as I start closing programs. And, let's see, who do we have that we can raid? Oh! I guess, Maple is streaming, which means that it's probably her segment in the Relay of Regret. For those of you who don't know, the Relay of Regret is a charity stream thing where each streamer takes 12 hours, blocks of 12 hours, stream it straight, and then they raid into the next streamer. I believe that it's, with it being on Maple, it's probably the last segment because it's two teams with Maple running one and Bardic running the other. So we're gonna raid into her. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoy your night.